Whoa! Random screaming for us as we come back to Nightfall. John, you want to get a hand on that ball? Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan Tater Man.
That's all I got.
Good seeing all of you. Why is the Alteus relationship made her longer than... Yeah.
No, it's not longer than it needs to be. It's because he loves us.
No,
he's above unfriendly. Woo! Happy Memorial Day, everyone. Oh, sorry, I didn't even do my usual thing. A terrible, dreary, and smoky Memorial Day. Ooh, is that the smell of something burning? That's right, it's the fat slab of ham that is my acting whenever we start one of these goddamn streams. It is I, your host, Aaron Ruiz, also known as Skydog, also known as your MC. That's right, your master of cemeteries. For this, our lovely TTRPG stream, Nightfall. Unfortunately, I say with a heavy heart, we are missing two of our star players. Remy, may God rest his soul, and JK.
They're still alive.
They're not dead.
If they're not in front of me, they don't exist anymore. Guys, anytime we're missing people, I get sad. Can I say that? Is that okay to say? I get a little sad. I miss my friends. JK and Remy are up to stuff, hanging out with family, so we will wish them a farewell, and we will join them in the next session as we are joined by my other three players, whom I could not do this without. No lies detected. Thank you, TL. I could not do this without, and with no particular order, please introduce yourselves. And if you are second to introduce yourself, you will get an extra hero point.
Well, hello, my name is John. I'm happy to be here tonight. I am playing Ruben Garuth on this filler episode of...
Episode 14 and a half. Thank you very much.
14 and a half.
Just like Lion King 1.5. It's just as important.
That's right. This one's about the Timon and Pumbaa of our Dark Lords. Radiant Sarai.
At least it's not like one of those anime episodes where they just have like two characters, like just like, narrate like clips from the previous episodes.
God, I hate those.
I hate those.
Like, at least give me some dumb stuff that has nothing to do with the plot, but that I can enjoy.
But, yeah, and I will allow the two other people to fight over
the hero
who's next, because I don't want to dole out the hero point. So,
Coward.
Yeah, I pretty much am. It's a yellow sweater,
She physically looked away, so I'm going to go next. She lost the staring contest. Therefore, it is my turn. Hi, I'm Kinsey, also known as the Seacat on the socials. You can find us currently on the Tick That Talks and the Tube of You. Woo.
Aranio.
That's right. I'm playing Aranio Weaverson.
Thank you.
How many kinks can I fit into one character? We don't know. We're going to find out.
Uh-oh.
Aranio Weaversong. Is she a nun? Is she a witch? Is she some other kink you haven't thought of yet? I don't know. Let's find out. Your turn, Mika. I'm gonna keep.
I'm
posting
scared
stuff.
and
I'm
aroused at the same time.
good.
That's what we aim for here at Nerds Care.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's the motto.
Hello, guys. I'm Mika, and I'm here, and I'm very tired, but I'm here, and I'm not dressed as Sarai today because my ears hurt. I put earrings in, and I can't put on elf ears now. It's kind of a bummer. And I have Ren Fair next weekend, and I swear to God, if I can't fucking wear elf ears to the Ren Fair, I'm gonna riot. I actually can't go if I can't wear elf ears. Anyway, I'm playing Sarai. And I'm on all the socials as Ginger Mika. And you should come hang out in our Discord and share pictures of your pets. I posted a picture of my dog just recently because it was her birthday, and everybody should go look at it because it's really cute.
Happy birthday, Mika's dog!
Yes.
Happy
Happy
birthday, Mika's dog. Chat, congratulations, Arena, you've earned the extra hero point from introductions. Chat, you are also the dark power that is unknown in the wise and powerful Kahat. You've earned yourself a hero point
You're so
for this
hot.
session, and you can dole it out when you choose to see fit. Please beg Kahat if you wish for extra power on the side. You only get 1 hero point. Let us recap what happened last session, and let's get into this one that Aaron thought up of in the past 5 hours. Let's go.
I mean, technically, it was less than that.
If Aaron's blood pressure ever seems normal, us as a party, we just try to make it higher.
For sure.
Yeah.
I still need to finish posting to the tube of you, which means I cannot do the recap. Someone else do it.
I don't remember 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You should, because
John,
you
do
did a
you?
lot of stuff last session.
I was sassy to John.
You were more than just sassy. In
Mhm.
fact, I named the last episode When Backstories Collide.
Well,
on
what
the
happened
YouTube.
was Ruben got bullied. All right, so
Tell me
I
something
was gonna say,
new.
are we gonna get this from Ruben's perspective?
Yeah, let's get it
Because I
from
would
Ruben's
be really
perspective.
interested. I'd be very interested to hear Ruben's perspective.
So basically, everyone started yelling at me for no.
I started talking, and then all of a sudden, everybody started yelling at me. So it was Tuesday. I don't.
Yeah, literally the worst moment in my life was thrown back into my face, and I was told I was the bad guy, which was a really great feeling for my own personal. Yeah, I'm
Anyway,
glad
I
you're
mean-
laughing, Mika. You're the one who did that.
That was your fault.
That's why I'm laughing.
This is why you should never let Mika trick you into thinking she's like, oh, she's just a sweet little bean. That's a fucking ruse. That's
I
a
tell y'all
guise.
all the time.
Ooh.
Oh,
Mika, something happened. I don't know if you shot a torpedo from a submarine or something. but-
see, I thought she was hit by a wave.
What?
Beach
Okay, she's
episode.
back.
She's back. It's fine.
What happened?
We do not know, and that is
Ooh,
okay.
Fidela is on a 25 stream streak.
Oh my god.
You get a hero point for this? No, but thank you, Fidela.
That's fucked up.
Mika and
That's-
Aaron always with one in the chamber, like ready to go.
Don't compare me to him.
Don't you compare me to her.
So much for
Good.
humans.
Hero point.
No, Aaron's actually
Oh.
hilarious. That's such a compliment.
Oh, well,
Let
if-
them fight.
If CS Mists is asking for the hero point, then still no, but that was really cute. You know what, Pup of
You're so
Darjeeling?
brutal
It's
today.
so funny that you say that. It's kind of the vibe I think of this episode is going to be.
The family counseling episode.
So yes, it is the
Oh,
ginger
God.
powers.
It's just like me like laying on a couch and and then everyone was really mean to me. And then like you zoom out and it's Alteus with like a notepad and some glasses and he says, "Get the fuck over it." Like, and I'm-
Why are you being such a little bitch?
Oh, dark man. We want Shane. We want Shane.
Who's Shane?
Who is Shane?
Yes, missed, I think. I'm assuming. Unless there's another Shane in chat.
Is there? Magus, identify yourself and tell us who Shane is now.
Which Shane do you mean?
Speak of who's Shane. Woo! Do you know Miss, and did you get on specifically to advocate?
Oh, I do know Miss.
Oh, okay, great. That they get a hero point. I am a dark and merciless god. I'm sorry. Speaking of, so what we got into last session, just to update everybody who's here. Like this, I'm glad I could be this person for you, Fidela. Thank you. We do our best here at Nightfall Industries. We were trying. We incorporated. You don't know this, but Quintus has been silently filing LLC paperwork since the cult got back to the castle. That's why there has to be a break room.
Amazing.
Last session, we finished off our downtime. We put a lot of irons into the fire. We also checked off some of our boxes for projects. Specifically, 2 things occurred. We haunted the fields north of Ruin City so as to take back the source of food production that had been left over from the old Dark Lord, his own undead minions, and have it under control of the Dark Lords and no longer the thumb of the gang. So that was like a covert operation that happened. We also figured out what we're going to do with Peggy and the custodian as far as who's going to run the church, run the cultists. What's up, Perdak? Basically, the custodian got what she wanted and Peggy got what she wanted, but you have divided the church and the cult just into 2. I got to stop calling it the church. The cult into 2, and they're kind of operating independently of each other, which I can foresee no consequences coming from that. Thank you, True Potato Man, for giving us a gift. Hi. At the end of it, the major thing we talked about is the last person who arrived from you guys holding court was a young 13-year-old, man, a young boy, teenager, named Pigeon.
So you can't call them a man, they're 13.
I don't know. I mean, technically in medieval times, that's like a young man, but he had a crown tattoo on his bicep, on his fucking weak little bicep. And he said, "Hey, meet in 3 days at the Last Dredge Tavern in Lowtown. The Royales want to talk to you guys." And then you promptly threw him in prison. A nice prison.
Well, hold on.
A nice prison.
Not what happened.
You threw him in prison. I'm sorry. We can't go into this. You threw him in prison. There's a nice prison.
To keep him alive.
To keep him alive. Which, there's truth to that, but there was already a long conversation about this, so we're not going back into it. In fact, at the end of that conversation, as you guys were kind of gathering up your stuff, ready to head back out to tackle the litany of things on your to-do list, that's when Sarai and Ruben got into a large conversation about doing better, being better than the leaders they were before, and what that meant to each of them, considering that the same event had ruined both of their lives and is the reason they are both each other's reasons for being in this predicament in the first place. Yes? We go with that. So we will start this evening's session after the curtain raises and some time has passed from that last argument, and everybody is in a separate room of the castle, letting cooler heads prevail after this kind of final argument.
And I am a baby bat now.
Oh, look at your teeth! Oh my god.
I do not know what they were doing, but I am a baby bat.
So, let me set the mood musically here. It is currently, it is still lightly raining. It is like a small, gentle sprinkle. And for the first time, rays of sunlight are coming out over Ruin City on this early morning in Earl Fall. Earl Fall in the Fractured Horn means that it's only a few short weeks away before the snow begins to fall. And once it starts, it will not stop. And soon this entire area will be blanketed in kind of the cold, white, powdery blanket of snow.
When it's no longer Earl Fall, can we all go, goodbye, Earl?
And that's the stream. Thank you all for coming tonight.
I think we just made, I think that was the last joke. I think that was the last joke, guys. I think we're done. I think that's peak. Everyone.
I've thought it every time you've ever said it, but
I'm so proud of you, Kinsey.
Well done. Well done.
I loved that song. Anyway, sang it really loud at 10 years old.
So let me get us back on track musically. No.
Something about, fall.
No, I don't need that.
Are you gonna drink a pumpkin spice latte and tell us everything you love about fall?
No.
About Earl Fall? Earl. I wouldn't be able to say that without saying it like that, I think, every time. I'd have to be like, Earl Fall. I'm fully prepared for a filler episode, so I'm just not gonna hold back. And then not a serious moment was had.
Let's go with this. All of my players, can you just roll a d20? I'm going to ask you where each of you are in the castle and where you've gone to cool off.
The beach.
I imagine each of you are in an individual place, separate from each other. But if you would like something different, just please let me know.
You said roll a d20, right?
Just roll a d20.
It did indeed.
And we'll see who goes first by whoever rolls the highest, and we'll proceed in descending order. There is a track to stay on, Fidela. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, what a useless
Yay.
natural
Like that.
20,
I'm
baby.
kidding, I love you, Fidela. Please don't be mad at me. Your opinion matters so much to me. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
First roll of the day was a natural 20
Good
for something that
job.
does not matter, which means I'm going to fuck up some rolls later.
Okay. That's the castle, y'all.
Where would I be in the castle?
So yeah, Arania, where would you like to be here in Castle Nightfall?
I think actually I'm gonna stay in the garden.
Okay.
And I would like to investigate my the blood flower problem.
Got it. So we see Arania, I will say that you are, after some time has passed, you are by yourself. The garden is of course slightly horrific, but serenely beautiful at the same time, as you watch as over the box where you guys laid that rat to rest, that our good buddy Ghoul had choked the life out of. You just see a
You've got to stop bringing up this rat. It makes me sad every time.
R.I.P. Rat in peace, King.
Foul. Foul.
Okay,
No,
so
see,
I
a
need to
fowl
put
would be like a
together.
duck. It's a rat.
I need to put together every time we've referenced this rat and make a clip out of
Yes,
it.
everyone's speaking from. Little rat. Little rat. Little rat.
You. Talking about you.
Every time Ruben walks into the garden, you see a ghostly little rat guy hanging out around the box, watching the other rats run around and trying to like swim through the air, but he can't.
No, I don't want to see that.
Sorry.
You're the ghost guy. You got to deal with the ghosts.
Yeah, man, you are the ghost guy.
You're ghosts than everybody else's.
I hate it.
Little rat, more rat. This is a purely rat-based experience. Arania, all you smell, all you feel is the slight warmth of the rays of sun coming off.
Oh, it's sunny now because it was like pouring rain last time.
Yes, currently it is drizzles of rain with shafts of light coming through the clouds.
Amazing.
Right? That's what it's going to be for the next day. So, congratulations.
I love it.
So the warmth of the sun hits you, and it's a pleasant warmth, but only for a moment. You notice there's a slight discomfort to it as you are standing out there on the back of the castle. But you're mostly shaded as the sun is rising in the east, and you're standing in the shade predominantly of the castle walls. You hear the clicking of the kind of clockwork automatons moving around, but you can see one of them has stopped moving. And from this rose bush that has seemed to have just like gone wild from this area where the rat funeral happened, it has been taken over, and you can just see like parts of its bodies are sticking out, and the thorn bushes have like wrapped around it, almost like a predator, constricting the life out of it and blossoming these deeply red scarlet rose bushes.
Is Mrs. Tuppence around?
She can be.
I mean, I'd just like to ask her and see. I mean, not that she will be helpful per se. Mrs. Tuppence?
Oh, yes, dearie.
Is, one of our automatons is, inside of a bush.
Oh, you mean one of the servants?
Yet one of our servants is inside of a bush.
He must have gotten into the castle wine a little bit earlier.
Yes, just taking a nap then?
Yeah, give him a little cup of this jasmine, and he should pop right up.
All right. Is it jasmine, what she handed me?
It is a cup of tea.
Okay. Can I smell it?
Yep.
Does it smell like a regular cup of tea?
It smells like hot water.
Okay. I guess I will tentatively take a sip of it
Okay.
just to see what it might be. 'Cause I don't trust her perception of anything.
You kind of have to. You have to decide whether you want to swallow it or not, because as it hits your taste bud, it is the bitterest thing you've ever tasted. It tastes like slightly dusty. So, who knows how long that tea was sitting around before she brewed it into something.
Cool, I spit it back out into the cup, but I'm gonna keep it with me.
Got it?
And I'm gonna go inspect the automaton and see if I can get it unraveled and maybe working again.
You walk up to the clockwork servant, the clockwork servant, and you know see that all of the kind of large steel drum that ticks through the music box inside of its chest has kind of been gummed up by the green plant material. That's actually not the important part, though. When you walk up, Arania, you notice all of the rose bushes slowly bend towards you and look at you as you approach.
Because that is not very concerning.
And with that, I want to move on to our next person who rolled second high in our little roll off.
I think that's me.
Ruben,
Yes.
where did you go in the castle?
No.
No.
Technically, it was Sarai.
Oh, JK.
How dare you?
No, JK isn't here, so it has to be. Yeah, Sarai. Sarai, you are number 2. Where did you go in the castle?
Does this spire just lead out to like a nice view?
This is the spire that goes up to Knight's Pinnacle. Remember the kind of where the soul well is, that area that you did the first initial ritual? That is where that spire goes.
Is it like a nice view?
From like the holes in it, I guess the windows would be open by this point. So yeah, I mean it's the tallest. It's literally like the tallest place in Ruin City. So you would get the best view from there. So yeah,
I'm gonna go up in that bitch and just take a look around, because that seems like a more delightful place to hang out with than with a bunch of dead guys. No offense to my skelly boys, but they're kind of boring.
As you walk up the spire, you notice that the skeletal form of Azarandist sits there, hanging from its place in the ceiling as you walk up the big staircase, and the large skeletal dragon form coalesces into its ectoplasmic ghostly form as you walk up, and it kind of just turns its head towards you as you move up. Do you say anything to Azarandist?
No, I just go, hey, keep walking. Hey, buddy.
You watch as it just like mournfully looks at you and then rests their head back down, back into their skeletal form. You head up to the top of Knight's Pinnacle, and Sarai, you look at the soul well for the first time since you first took care of the Scepter of Bones, and you can see the bright multicolored flame that now rests in that suspended cauldron. Because of the sunlight that is now rippling through the city, for the first time, you get a clear and unobstructed view of the entirety of Ruin City from the top of Knight's Pinnacle. You can see the area of Hightown that has just been completely destroyed. If anything, this is the place in the city that gives it the name Ruin City. You look down to Lowtown, and you can see the multitude of chimney smokes coming up from, sparsely throughout the area north of the Hightown Gate. You can see an area around Abyssal Bay that looks to be flooded and seems to have water pushing up into the actual housing. And beyond, the only place where the mist still clings now is to the haunted fields that you and your friends caused. Not too far north of Nomad's Gate. Are you looking for anything in particular, Sarai?
Well, I wasn't, but you said there's an area where there's flooding into people's houses.
Yes, there is.
Do we know that people live there? Like, those are used houses? It's not like we don't know.
You are unsure.
Okay, well then I'll make a mental note to mention that to my friends that we should probably check out.
Would you like to make a perception check, Sarai?
Oh, can I percept?
You can percept if you would like.
I would love to percept.
You could make an eyeball check.
I will use my elven eyes.
What do your elven eyes see, Sarai? Bones.
What a journey that was.
Ooh, good job.
Taking the hobbits to laser tag.
I want to go to laser tag.
Sounds
God
sick,
damn it.
Guys,
I
why are we
love
doing
laser
this
tag.
stream? Let's go to laser tag. Fuck these skeletons, dog.
Forget beach episode. Laser tag.
Aaron furiously writing laser tag into this episode. They're taking the whole bunch of laser tag to laser tag. Sarai, you rolled a critical success on this perception check, so I'm gonna give you something juicy. You are looking out. You are looking out towards the Abyssal Bay, towards this area where it's clearly you can see it. The sunlight rays shimmer off this still water that is washed up into this very low-lying area of the city. This whole city kind of slopes down to sea level as it gets closer and closer to the bay, and that shimmering light is what you're seeing from the top of Knight's Pinnacle. As you're looking, your eyes slowly focus, and there's this kind of almost eagle-eyed, meditative place where you watch the shifting of the light on the water, and it reminds you of your time spent out at sea with your mom and dad. But that memory is broken by you see a sort of strange formation on some of the houses in this flooded area. You notice what you thought was maybe just rubble and debris appears to be these strange chitinous holes that have grown onto the sides of these buildings. Intact, now looking at it, you can identify several areas in this flooded quarter that seem to be covered these strange but very large barnacles that have kind of swept into the city. And the last thing you get, because you rolled a critical success, is you notice that the lighthouse on the northern edge of Abyssal Bay seems to be the only part north of this area that is unaffected by these barnacles that have seemed to have like taken over this section of the city.
Is that lighthouse on?
It is not.
Okay.
We're gonna come to the end. We're gonna move on to John now. But at the end of your scene, Sarai, you hear somebody walking up the stairs towards Knight's Pinnacle.
Oh, ew. Okay.
You're like, oh, leave me alone. Oh, shut up. Reuben Garuth, where have you chosen to go in the castle?
Ruben's going to be in the war room, and he is going to be worriedly looking over a lot of like the map of the city and thinking about like what's about to happen in 2 weeks. And he's going to just be kind of like running his fingers through his hair, like stressed out, and just be like, it's not working. It's not working. We're not going to be ready.
Several cultists are in the room with you, Reuben, kind of moving in and out. They seem to be mostly leaving, trying to give you space as they see the concern on your face. But you kind of feel a bump on your leg, and you look down and you see the head of Commandant Gregor Grigorovich, and you hear him go, "Ugh! Sorry." And you see his hands pick his head up and place it back onto his neck.
Oh my God, have you been down there the whole time?
Sorry, sometimes I roll under the table and I can't get underneath there, at least not without my head on my shoulders. It's hard to describe to my body where the spatial distance I am. But enough about me. What is wrong with you, my friend? You seem...
Well, I am very bleh, because we're about to be under siege in several weeks from the forces of Requiem.
Isn't it glorious?
Defeat is not glorious, and I'm worried about all the people in Lowtown and how we're going to defend them and how we're possibly going to repel an entire army with, and I'm going to gesture broadly, like,
no offense taken.
Sorry, but when was the last fight you were in?
It was a good one. It was the one that the big angel came out and went pew-pew to the old Dark Lord. That was glorious as well. You know, you strike to me, if you don't mind me saying, Spirit Lord, like a warrior. Duh?
It's kind of all I do.
Sit down. And he, gives you some force, but pushes you towards the chair next to the war room table, and he goes over to a piece of the wall, and you see there's a slightly shifted brick, and he just like punches through it, and you hear it go, and he slowly pulls out a cask about this size, and he brings it over to the table, and he puts 2 shot glasses down. He taps it from a tap he was keeping in his belt, and pours a small bit of clear liquid with a slight yellow tinge to it, and he pushes it over towards you, and he takes the other one and goes, to conflict.
I'm gonna go, all right, to conflict. Can I sniff this before I drink it?
Absolutely. It burns the shit out of your nose hairs.
And I'm gonna reach up and clink. And then, like, while he's throwing it back, I'm just gonna...
Got it. No deception check needed. He does not care. You watch as he goes, You watch as you can trace the yellow liquid going through his digestive system, and there's a hole in the side of his stomach that he kind of leans over, and he squirts the liquid that just went through him out into the cup. He puts it back down in front of him.
And I'm just gonna be like, burns deep. Yep.
Are you a religious man?
I would have answered yes a few weeks ago, but not so sure.
A crisis of faith? No wonder you are all topsy-turvy. You see, I do have a faith. I know it. It is crazy, but I believe in something that is simple, that makes my unlife easier to bear. Do you know of Thrym?
You say it again?
Thrym, the Wild Lord, the Lord of
I-
Conflict.
Not familiar. No.
You would not get it in your fancy dancy cities, but Thrym used to be a very popular god, especially out in the frontier of what you would have called Mirangond. It was a god not of war, but of conflict. His faith is based in knowing that the only true decisions we get to make in our lives, the important ones, come when we are butting heads against an opposing force. It is in these moments that is not the time to worry, but to be hopeful. You know why? You know why I say this?
Tell me.
This is the moments in which we grow. And look, even I have been blessed, cursed, something in between, with this extended life. Even I attempt to live my life in a way where I can still experience change, where I can maybe get better. And it is through this that I find purpose. You are a man who has lost his purpose. And so in losing that, all you have gained back is the troubles.
No, you're not wrong.
I know. I'm right about everything.
Sure. I appreciate this, though. I think I needed to hear that. Loss of purpose, huh? Well,
It happens to all of us.
how do you find a new purpose?
Well, that is a hard question. Above pay grade for Commandant Gregor Grigorovich. I attempt to risk my life once every single day to try to maintain a life of purpose.
Is that
What?
why I found your head under the table?
I was trying to see if I could use a scythe like a bow staff.
Is that did you do a good job?
Depending on how you look at it, I didn't do bad.
I'm gonna look down at the little like shot glass that he left on the table and just be like, and I'm gonna take it. Like I am gonna like actually take the shot. Just
How heavy of a drinker was Ruben before?
not.
Give me a fortitude save. Nothing terrible will happen, but
Well, don't promise that. Let's see
Well,
how
we'll
bad
see
his
what the
roll
roll
is.
is, I guess. Oh, Ruben, you're fine.
Oh, he's super fine. What the
Ruben-
I
fuck?
thought he was gonna say, Ruben, you're fucked.
Oh, Ruben, you're fine. Remember that DC I made Remy do? You're getting one of those. DC.
where
30.
the book eviscerated him.
Hey, don't fuck around with the objects, but the artifacts are gnarly.
I'm just gonna be like, butter?
Ah.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh.
slightly fermented along with the rye.
Oh.
You know butter beer?
Sure.
That was butter clear.
Gonna turn the shot glass upside down and just like tap it and be like, well, thank you for that. And stand up, start walking out.
Commandant stands up along with you and goes to attention as you stand. And he says, you know, the old Dark Lord, when he would wear your amulet as you wear now, he would take it up to the soul well, and he would spend much time in there. I did not know the Dark Lord before he was the Dark Lord, but I think maybe it gave him some comfort. Same with the scepter. But what do I know?
Huh. Thank you, Gregor. And Gal will keep walking out of the room.
Cool. Arania, back to you.
Ayo.
Is there anything else you would like to do in the garden?
Yeah, I'm inspecting the automaton to see if I can get it running again. You said that the
Perfect.
plant was gummed up in the gears, but that there was something else that was more important that was wrong. And then I think that's when we
flowers all
cut, right?
basically turned and like you were the
That's
sun.
right. They all looked at me like I'm in Alice in Wonderland again.
Right. So I'll give you two things. You can do a nature check on the plants, or
Okay.
you can do a crafting check to investigate the automaton.
I'm pretty sure my nature is garbage. Still. My crafting, though, is pretty good, actually. So I'm going to ignore the flowers. Right? Yeah, I'm untrained in nature. I'm going to ignore the flowers for now and look at the automaton.
Nice. You guys are killing it right now.
It's because it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Yeah, but it's not okay. I
does.
should say it's not. We're not in any life-threatening.
I believe. Let me check real quick.
I know my girlfriend
No.
is a.
You are two away
witch.
from a critical success.
Dang.
But I was like, maybe you could nudge yourself. Hi.
Oh,
Um,
nudging myself, not here.
It's not that kind of stream, y'all. It's not that kind of stream. Twitch, we're cool. Arania.
But in a related story, we do have a Patreon. No, I'm kidding.
Not yet.
Would you like to see Aaron nudge himself in between your Nightfall games? For a cool $50 a month.
Can we call it? That's it?
A day. An hour? A month felt right.
No.
I have a cheapo.
He don't value himself.
Anybody who bits in chat, I will pre-record a message as one of the. You're going up per deck. You're going up.
Let's go.
I'm starting to get a value. I'm starting to
Give
get
the
rich.
people what they want, Aaron. I don't know.
God, I'll show you my fat cankles later. I gotta run a game right now. Arena, you were watching these flowers, these roses take over this automaton, this clockwork creature, and you notice that you can see that the mechanisms, it's like the vines have wrapped themselves around the motors to keep the thing still. And the reason it's keeping it still is because you notice that all of the roots, some new roots have sprouted off from the stalks, these roses, and they are running underneath the skin of this clockwork automaton. And as you're watching it, you watch as you follow the stalk all the way down towards the ground. And you notice these roots seem to be disappearing into the ground. As you look at it, they're all pointing in the same direction to an area of the gardens that you're not currently at.
Is it the area with the hole? Yeah, all right. If the vines are inside of the skin of the automaton, I feel like it's safe to say getting it detached from the bush will probably destroy it, right?
You could do it, but you'd have to make either. Yeah, you could either just pull it out and you can make a crafting check to fix it, Or you could do a, God, I would say this be like a thievery or like a medicine check, because you're essentially doing like fucking surgery on it to remove, like to cut it out from the bush.
And would that piss off the roses?
As you're staring down at the roses, you kind of get like a tingly feeling on the back of your neck. Stop motion for sure.
Yeah.
Stop motion. Oh, always. If I have a choice,
Right.
stop motion easily.
Money and time aren't a problem. Stop motion every
Exactly.
time.
Leica Industries, they're the best.
They're so good.
You feel kind of like a tingling sensation on the back of your neck, Kinsey.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, your eyes kind of like drift up, and you see there is a spider that is spinning a web on one of the branches above you. It's spinning it into a symbol. It's a witch's knot that's spinning above your head.
Great. I would like to talk to the spider.
You hear a message reverberate out to you. Joy, you are alive, my sister. Please, let us know where you are. Do it subtly. Leave us a sign somewhere all can see, but only the knowledgeable will recognize it.
This is a big castle. I don't know where I can put that, but I will work on it.
You watch as the charm that was over the spider kind of fade, and then like the normal spider intelligence comes back to it.
You did such a good job. Do you want a fly?
Yes, please.
I will get you a fly.
I'm now gonna divert my attention entirely to acquiring a bug for the spider to eat.
You see
I'll-
a Venus flytrap just like lay down next to you and just open its mouth, and that's a fly ready for you in the
Thank
garden.
you.
Don't mention it.
What the fuck? Some of the plants talk. This is news to me. Mrs. Tuppence, did you know the plants can talk?
Oh, if you listen hard enough, all the plants can talk,
Yeah,
darling.
shut up. I
You
love
must
you,
have a
but-
great thumb.
Oh, I'm more like a black one, but yeah.
You sister?
Hmm?
You sister?
What about her?
You sister?
Yes.
Out
big-
in wood?
What?
Out in wood?
What about the wood?
Out in wood?
Uh-huh. Yes, I think that what I will do, send word to all of my messengers in the castle to meet in my room at, how about tomorrow? At dusk, maybe?
Okay.
We will come up with a plan. You did such a good job.
Wood scary.
Woods are scary.
It's
We will
scary.
not go back to the
Very
woods.
dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Super dangerous. Did you all make it back okay? No. Ah. Did we recover them or recycle them?
We, each of us has like 1 million babies, so we'll be okay.
No, I just meant we seem to be starting a small cemetery over here, so if we
Mhm,
uh-huh,
mhm.
perfect. If we did not recycle them, then you can bring them here.
They will go to the big web in the sky.
Yes. The big beautiful web in the
The
sky.
big web in the sky.
Mm-hmm. That connects
the
us
World
all.
Wide Web.
Uh-huh. I was also going to make an interweb joke, so
Wow,
you beat me
look
to
at us. We're
it.
so fucking dumb. We make the same jokes. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. God, jumping spiders are so cute. They are.
I gotta make them extra cute so that the people with arachnophobia in chat
Can
can stomach them. Like, oh look, they're just a little guy.
They are. They're just little. They're all just little guys. You don't know. It's okay.
They are. There's a jumping spider that's lived in my house for a year now. I'm pretty sure it's the same one. I looked at a picture from last year, and I think it's the same spider.
I mean, if not, perhaps that spider's offspring. So
It looks just like them. And the internet said they could live 2 to 3 years if they're
Oh.
inside a house.
I love that
Aw.
for them.
I would like it to be the same spider. Anyway. And she's so cute. She just comes out and she's like, what are
Probably
you doing?
descended. And they might be descended from each other. You don't know.
I would like to think so.
It's got a family tree, a family web.
That does
Yeah.
happen. Like spiders that have now like evolved to function better inside of houses will just like hang out there for generations.
They're so cute.
They are.
She fell down in the shower the other day and I immediately turned the water off and held my finger out to her. And she climbed up on my finger. Like, I don't know. She just knew I was trying to help her. And then I put her on a towel and she dried off and she's like fine now.
Sometimes they just know, man. Like
You do.
I frequently saved wolf spiders in the clinic that that I was working in. One, because people seem to think that they're brown recluses because they don't know what a brown recluse looks like.
They're way too big.
They're so big. I'm like, a
That would be
brown recluse.
horrifying. Jesus
look-
Christ.
They look nothing like.
Jingle,
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
jingle, jingle.
Anyway, we got one that had babies all in its back that crawled right into our hand. She was covered in dust. Let me just finish. This is really cute. So she had dust bunnies all over her legs. And so we very gingerly pulled the dust bunnies off of her legs. And when she realized what we were doing, she started lifting her legs that were covered in dust
Oh my.
so that we could pull
That's
them
pretty
up.
cute.
It was like the
That's
most
pretty
magical moment
cute.
ever.
That's
then
pretty
we
cute.
Put her outside. It was so cute.
That's magical.
It was amazing.
Arania, I'm gonna say
Mm.
you spend the rest of the scene working on the automaton.
Yeah,
yes?
absolutely. Did
Cool.
I roll crafting yet?
I don't think you did. So
I
you can
will
roll
do that
whenever
now.
you would like. We're gonna go back to Mika.
It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great.
You're actually pretty good at crafting. That's
I am.
Yeah, you easily trim. I mean, you just kind of hack the roses off. And
No,
they
I want to
kind
be gentle with them.
Fair. Okay, you snip the roses off, and it just takes you an extra long while to kind of put all these pieces back together. But you're roughly confident that you can get this this clockwork servant back up working.
I would like to also, before we move on, I just want to address the flowers and just be like,
Listen, these guys are helping, so we cannot eat them. I will work on some kind of food source for you, but these ones, don't eat these ones. Yes? No, you did a very good job. It is all right. You are so hungry. I will help you. You are hungry, but these ones are not good for eating. They barely have any blood left. Not me either. I will cut you. Uh-huh. We clear? Okay. Man, we gotta start being meaner and like killing people or something. I need bodies. My garden is dying.
We're gonna transport ourselves back up to Sarai, up at Knight's Pinnacle. As you're standing up there waiting, watching out to the sky, we're going to hear the heavy sabatons of Alteus enter the room. And he's going to be walking up with his sword, with his hand gripping his sword handle. And he looks up towards the soul well for a good, moment before he turns his green emberish eyes towards you. And he stands there and stares at you for a moment. And then he turns back and he walks up to the soul well and he stands over where the pentagram is and begins to just gaze into the multicolored fire sitting up at the cauldron.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, Lord.
can just call me Sarai. That seems like a bit much.
That seems far too personal.
I mean, we're like roommates.
My God, they were roommates. Did that come through as Altaeus? Stores.
Yes. Yes. Oh my God.
Clip it! Give me a clip! Clip it!
And they were roommates.
Oh my God, they were roommates.
I always imagine kids who just had like a million cigarettes real quick.
We may live in the same place. Does not mean we share a bond.
I mean, we don't have to share a bond to like talk to each other like we're people, do we? We can just be chill about it.
You watch as Altaeus like finally like creak his like skeletal head towards you, and the like flames like that constantly kind of surge from below his clavicle up from his rib cage, kind of like make the veil on his head shift in an ethereal wind. And as he looks down at you, in the first like truly curious tone I think you've ever heard Altaeus say, he says,
You are a poet, perhaps the most lackadaisical ruler I have ever met. What about this situation have you not grappled with yet? What is it that makes you act this way still? Having been forced the hand of authority to a realm of death.
Let me ask you this. In any way, would stressing about it do me any good? Do us any good? Like, would that be helpful at all? Do we have time for that? I've just kind of lived my life in stress. When your whole life has been a storm and another storm comes, it just doesn't really shake you much.
I can understand that. Although I would say that the storm tempers us. Do you think there is some benefit to the carelessness that you choose to have?
It's not carelessness. I just need time to think. Do you have any ideas? You seem to have a lot of criticism.
What do you need, Bone Lord? I can give you plenty of ideas. Please call her Bone Daddy just once. Speak, Bone Daddy. Speak, Bone Mommy. Bone Mommy, tell me what you need and I shall acquiesce.
Calcium mother.
Calcium mother.
I hated that whole thing. Let the record show.
Rattle Roomy, let's go.
okay, seriously. Okay, seriously though. Seriously, guys. Come on. Seriously, guys. Come on. Seriously.
Nah. Tell me what you need, and I can give you what my thoughts are.
What are you worried about?
I am not worried about anything. There is an inevitability to this place. Things are simply as they are, because a great tragedy has befallen many of the people within this realm. Before you came, I was the caretaker to this fallen realm. And my position has not changed with your arrival.
Okay, then just keep caretaking. I don't know what you're so stressed about. We're gonna handle it. I know it seems like a lot. I don't know how yet. We haven't talked about it a lot yet.
This is my point, oh Lord.
You're
I
right.
think you are stressed, and I think without your acknowledgement of it, it is what's eating away at your normal strength of will that you will possess and have possessed.
It's not that I'm stressed. It's just I do think we can handle it. I really do. I've seen what this team can do. I really do think we can handle it. It's just
And yet you fight with each other on the doorstep of the castle.
right. Well, that's the thing. It's just that to handle it, I have to talk to my teammates, and like I don't mind talking to most of them, but it means I have to talk to all of my teammates.
Ruben is not like the rest of them.
No, you're right. It's time to just talk to my teammates. I really don't like when you're right.
Neither am I, and yet I do it constantly.
Why'd you come up here?
I often walk the same paths, because routine is a comfort in an exceedingly long life.
Are there any comforts that you miss that you don't have access to here?
Like skin?
Well, I was thinking like a soft blanket or like a warm cup of tea, but
You're getting dangerously close. Make me a diplomacy check, Sarai.
someday I'll remember where. Oh, there she lives.
I believe in you.
Oh,
Nice.
that was awful. That's
Guys!
so scary.
Guys, you have to quit crushing it this hard. Oh my god. Is that, hold on, let me check if that's a critical success.
Man, we should have had a combat this session. Fuck.
What'd you say?
I said we should have had a combat this session.
Seriously, you guys
Fuck.
don't spoke to ever. Anyways. Everybody watch your screens.
Is it happening?
Guys, are we halfway to indifferent? Oh my god.
I actually need to check. I think I think we might have been here already, so I need to check back to see if you guys are actually one step closer. But I'll fix that by the end of the session. Because I think you guys might have already been here. Kinsey!
What?
All right.
My life before this was spent largely in service to my God, my order, my duty, both to the law and to Stygius. But yes, there are some things that I missed. I missed riding throughout the fractured horn. I miss plying my trade, not in service to any king, but to the service of the law, the highest law, the law of the throned gods. I missed, well, there is a loneliness to this life now. One that each of you falls desperately close into finding yourself in as well. So, my last offer of wisdom before I return back to my thoughts, O Lord, eschew yourself of this skulking in this high tower to one such as myself, and go find your friends.
You're right. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll walk off.
Good day. Shut the fuck up.
Progress. We're making progress.
Yay! He's gonna like us someday.
Maybe.
He's getting to be indifferent.
Yeah!
To be fair, though, on a relationship meter, like, loves us is never an option. The closest, the best we can get is he might be actively helpful instead of trying to hurt us.
Actually, before I let Sarai go, there's one thing Alteus does want to say.
And Bone Lord, if you want to see the sort of strength that loneliness can outsway over you, I suggest you take your scepter and find its friends within the mausoleum.
Friends?
He nods and then turns back to the soul well.
You say the weirdest shit.
I'm going to say that all of our Ruben is leaving the war room, Sarai is leaving the Knight's Pinnacle. I'm going to say, since Arania is out there in the garden fixing up the thing, let's all meet together in the garden. Sound good? Let's put us all together. Great.
Yeah.
Great. Do we feed the kitties yet?
No.
Let us, while we're doing that, this feels like a great time to take our 10-minute break and to continue the rest of our session after we meet up in the gardens. Thank you guys all for being here. We will be right back in 10 minutes. Enjoy! Goodbye. Bye. Hold on, I haven't hit it.
Bye-bye now.
Fuck. Fuck. Oh no, that's the mono cam. Oh, that's the, oh shit. How do I? The holy state of Requiem recalls this tribunal to order. I see word has spread amongst the cloister that a holy sister is on trial. I would like to remind those present to maintain decorum during these proceedings until the verdict is delivered and court is adjourned. Thank you. Sister Arania of the Silentium of Saint Hespirita. Long have we deliberated on the staggering evidence brought before us today, but at last we are ready to render judgment. Throughout this trial, you've been particularly keen on offering up testimony when it was not appropriate. Another sign, I think, of why you stand before us today. Finally now, it is your right by Sovereign to speak on your behalf. I will remind you that generally, confessions of guilt and utterances of forgiveness are most appropriate for the accused at this time, and that often the courts look favorably upon the guilty that do. I will now instruct the Crusader guards to remove the gag in your mouth.
Ugh.
Now, what, if anything, do you have to say for yourself?
Oh, you are going to let a lowly woman speak? Amongst your exalted men?
Here I thought I was expected to be silent, even in defense of myself.
By the Codex Ultima, are you going to confess or not?
Why?
Why? Because it's your duty to confess to such shameful acts.
I do not feel any guilt for what I have done, and therefore cannot be guilty. I would give books to my sisters again and again, and never feel shame. You cannot make me.
If you're just going to make a mockery of this court, then...
A mockery? I do not have to make it. This court is a mockery all on its own. You cannot sit on your high horses with one such as me. I am a sister. You know, the ones you expect to quietly clean up all of your messes. I've seen your dirty laundry. I washed it myself. Your shame has crusted under my fingernails as I scraped it off your holy halls. Oh, but judgment is only reserved for the guilty, and only saints preside here. Except for maybe Judge Perseus, who has been gambling away what the church pays him for years. Oh, but not Judge Cain, who is first to reprimand loose women for their impurity. So keen is he on reminding them of their depravity that he spends his many nights in the hidden brothels doing what he can to save their souls.
Enough of these wanton lies!
And you, Yusuf von Orevald, such a pillar of the community, so beyond reproach. You've committed a far greater crime beyond the simple sins of these cretins. You put your own daughter into the Silentium. In the insanity ward, no less, all for what? Rebelling against you? How could you do that to your own flesh and blood, you coward? It is a crime against nature.
Someone get this woman to be silent!
Not till I have finished scrubbing your filth from my palms. Silence is for broken women, and I am unbreakable. I speak with the voices of the hundreds of women you thought you crushed beneath your sanctified boot. They reside within me now, and we are coming for you.
Order! Order in this court! It is clear this former sister has given into Bedlam and forsaken all her vows of purity and obedience. For all the mud you've slung in these hallowed halls, Sister Urania, all you've done is make evident the stains that reside on your very soul. You are guilty of heresy, blasphemy, and attempt to distribute and spread your corrupt influence. Not only do we pronounce your sentence to be death, it is without doubt that for a woman such as yourself, the only place for you after your soul has departed for the underworld is damnation! What the hell is so funny? By the throned gods! Get the guards in here now! Court is now in session. Bring in the accused. This should be interesting. So, one of our good neighbors from the lands of the elves has come over to Requiem and thrown all the goodwill we have done to protect you and your people from the demonic hordes right back into our faces. We are going to offer up our sentencing for you, Sarai, but because we are bound by a higher order, we shall offer you your chance to speak for yourself. If your words please our God in this court, then there may be hope yet for you. Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
I don't give a damn if my words please your God or this court. Matter of fact, hope they don't. If you actually stood for the things you claim to stand for, I wouldn't have to steal things to help all the people that you leave behind. The only people I've ever seen you help are yourselves. All you do is take. You take, and you judge, and you lie, and you harm. You're cowards, and it's long past time for someone to hold you to your own standards.
How unsurprisingly feisty for a little rebel. Sovereign does not offer us the life we think we deserve. He gives us the life we deserve. But it doesn't have to end like this, Sarai. We know your cohorts are still somewhere in the city, still plotting. If you give us but one name, clemency could be provided, and and a new path towards the light could be given towards you. Bring in the accused. We call to order the inquisitorial tribunal of the Holy State of Requiem. By the power the Archbishop has invested in me, we have ceased our deliberation and may now render our verdict. But before we do, Sovereign, blessed be his laws, gives you the right to speak just before we lay down a holy judgment. We have heard the evidence against your case, but now we will hear from you. If your words please our God and this court, we shall look favorably upon such an act. Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
Please, I understand why you're angry with me. I'm not a bad person. I only do what I do because I have to. People will suffer if I don't help them. You have to believe me.
And what of the evidence against you? Caught red-handed pilfering from the vaults of High Temple? Who would be saved by such an act of blatant thievery that... What is happening?
I can't hold it back any longer. I'm so weak. I need water. I need food. Please.
What the devil is going on? Someone get control of him!
You are all fools. Pitiful, insignificant creatures you are. Clinging to your so-called power. You know nothing of the sort. I have seen the edge of the void and devoured essence. You really think these chains can hold me? You believe you have the right to judge me, choose my fate. You haven't the courage. You have nothing but your meaningless speck of existence in this world. I have eternity, and I'm so close, so very close. Wait as long as you can, mortals. I would like you alive to see my rise, so I may revel in your fall. What? No. What have you done? Please, I'm sorry, I can explain everything.
Enough! I am sorry, Corwin, but clearly evil has found its way into your soul. I hand down this sentence not as a punishment, but as a mercy. Perhaps you can be of service to the church in your final days. Guilty of entreatment with dark forces! Take him to the condemned holding cells!
Please give me a chance! Please!
You.
I thumbs up.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Wow, how I missed you. I am the tall, dark, handsome stranger tapping at your window, inviting you back to our stream. Let the sultry, dulcet sounds of my voice call you back to Nightfall. Where we had just left off in 3 wonderful scenes. Jonathan Taterman, we have a correction for the court. We were already at this level for the Altace relationship matter. So, we're going up by 1. Everyone, we may be hitting indifferent now.
What?
Everyone, hold on to your butts. Ah!
It is a quarter, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay, first of all, how dare you?
That's so
really
rude.
Oh,
Who hurt you?
it's so close.
He designed this on purpose.
It's so close.
Hey, Aaron. That
Yeah,
was rude.
what's up? Oh my god. Let's enhance. Enhance.
No, you already did
Yes.
enhance it.
Ooh. Well, by my reports, we're just shy of indifferent.
Kinsey, can I have your address so I can send Aaron a glitter bomb?
I'll just glitter bomb him for you. There's plenty of glitter in the house.
No, send the
Thanks.
mail because Kinsey will most likely be the one to open it up because I never
No.
checked.
No, I want it to
Do
happen
not
to you.
send it in the
Well,
mail.
that's weird. Why would you want that? I'm the coolest guy around. So. Anyways, when we last left off, all 3 of our heroes, we were getting together and meeting up in the garden.
Is this where we talk? Getting to know you. Getting to know all about you. Getting to feel maybe close to indifferent with you. Getting close to indifferent with you to me.
Kinsey, you're killing me today.
I'm just not holding back any of the like intrusive thoughts.
I love that for us.
Like I try to focus on our regular game days so that we can get stuff done.
Alteus is about to hit the territory. We all camera pitches and behind Arania as from different sides of the garden. Ruben and Sarai walk through to watch as Arania has just fitted the steel drum back into the chest of a clockwork automaton, and you watch as she's turning what looks like a brass key. And we kind of hear like,
Leave, goddamn you!
Like us? Like, do we need to leave?
What? No, I said leave.
and you watch as the clockwork
Live.
automaton stands
Leave.
up, looks around.
Of course, how could I have made that mistake?
He puts his arms up and he does a big bow to you, Arania, and then he wanders off.
Hey, maybe avoid the weirdly sentient bushes until I can find some corpses.
You watch as he walks. He walks around. He picks up a rake and he turns into a group of trees, and a bunch of vines come up and just pick him up into the tree.
He's fine.
You know, the garden is feral. I don't know what. We gotta figure something out. It is thirsty as fuck.
Mrs.
How-
Tubbins has her little tea cart, and she walks up to the tree and she says,
That's a part of life, dearie. Some things are unpredictable. Just like this garden. There's so many secrets. There's so many secrets lying here that you have the pleasure to find and explore. Just like in our lives. Some jasmine.
And what is she holding up?
the same stuff she gave you, like.
So in
Sorry.
teacups.
Yes.
So not a plant.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Tubbins. Maybe lay off the jasmine for a while. We don't want to run out of it, you know.
Would you like a picky?
A what?
A picky?
A what?
A little shortbread picky?
And she holds up some shortbread cookies.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And do they? How do those look?
Oh, the shortbreads, they look as good as the day they were made.
Which was how long ago?
Ooh, never ask a lady her age.
Right. Thank you, Mrs. Tubbins.
Of course, dearie. I'll be right over here, attending to some of the nightingale sprouts.
Uh-huh.
Let me know if you need anything.
You are such a wonderful worker, Mrs. Tubbins. Don't forget to relieve the shadows. Their pigeon duty today.
Oh, yes, of course.
Mhm, mhm.
The small one. Oh,
Mhm.
it's been so lovely having a fresh pair of hands around the garden.
Do not let him near the plants that pick up the clockworks.
Oh, but he's having such a fun time swinging from the branches.
Oh,
That
is
I
he?
should go find him now.
Yes, please.
Ta-da!
Mm-hmm. She is so pleasant, but she is impossible to talk to.
I feel like that's most people her age.
Yeah.
You know, not
It's like
to.
a It's like a special kind of thing for her, though, you know.
Fair.
But
Anyway,
yeah,
good-
out of touch.
Good job with the automaton.
Thank you. It made sense once I got all of the pieces together. I had to fight the bush for them. The flowers are getting really, really aggro. I'm going to need to figure out how to get a supply to them. Probably sooner rather than later. I can't imagine that they are going to leave everyone inside of the castle alone if they start to starve.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do you think they want to eat?
Blood.
Just any?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, like, maybe we can try maybe animals first.
Mhm.
I'm not sure that will work, but I am willing to try. You know, maybe after we handle the gangs in the city, we will have plenty for them to eat. Maybe.
You guys watch just like a single like tulip flower just kind of descends from a canopy above Arania.
I hiss at it. How is it going in your parts of the castle?
Fine. Well,
Ooh, that's good. Sorry.
yes.
I was in the chat, don't mind me.
Oh,
That's a great idea.
we should try that.
Yeah.
That's such a good
Dark
idea.
Lord Bucks. Are we
Dark
gonna
Lord.
turn them into a corporation town? No. No.
Come purchase what you want from the company store.
Hey, we will drink anyone's blood, but we draw the line at capitalism here. Okay, we're not monsters.
Different kind of bloodsucker, you know.
Hey,
Hey.
So do we want that to be like our go-to for the moment is finding a source of blood? It, however temporary for the plants.
I mean, I think that right now they are subsisting on the clockworks. And, they were pretty easy to put back together, so I think that is all right. I do not think this is like a pressing issue.
If they
Um,
eat blood, why are they eating your robots?
The automatons are clearly made also of organic matter.
Oh. Ew. Oh.
Mhm.
No
Yeah,
different.
they are really gross.
let me redescribe them to you, Sarai. They are humans that have had their chests like taken out, and a music box has been shoved into their rib cage, and the steel drum that's turning is powering their limbs with thin like metal wires and stuff like that.
It's like Murderbot, but not as cool and with less sarcasm.
Thank you. I hate it. I just watched an episode of Invincible that unfortunately helps me picture this really well.
Oh no.
Don't know which one you're talking about, but whatever helps you get there, bud.
Oh yeah, the murder bots.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh, that's not the Murderbot I was talking about, actually. I was talking about the Murderbot Diaries, which is great. 10 out of 10. Excellent sci-fi series. I recommend to anyone. And the Apple TV show is not the worst adaptation I've ever seen. It's pretty good. So if you
Thank you,
don't like
miss.
to read, you could also watch the show. But I highly recommend the books. They're very short, easy reads. I'll show you. Read stuff that is cool. Look how small. Easy read.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
There's like 7 of them.
Jingle, jingle.
Let me talk about stuff I want to talk about.
Do it on your own time.
Let me tell you about sharks.
You have to naturally segue from the game there and back. That's my final offer.
Fine, go for it. We can continue.
And smash cut to Ruben like, okay, we'll fucking talk about sharks. Christ.
You guys would conspire against me for that exact reason. Hey, randomly, Ruben wants to know more about sharks.
Why don't they fossilize well, Arania?
Because they are predominantly made of cartilage. Which,
fascinating.
So that is why we mostly find their teeth and jaws, and that is all.
Oh.
Yeah. No, that's so funny that you bring that up, because one of our Oberix videos in the next couple of weeks is actually about that and sharks.
Indeed, but don't spill the good.
Like, for a second, I
come back for
wondered if
some
I had
reason.
posted that one already. I was like, what? Why are you asking me that? Okay,
Yeah,
so we
you're
were
dropping too much lore.
lore.
Bone mommy. Talk to them about bones.
Tell us about bones.
Tell us about bones. So you're in the garden, and you've watched the automaton go. Arania, you remember the way that the roots for the roses move back towards the hole that you discovered earlier from your nightmare. But both Ruben and Sarai have come back from kind of long conversations with their respective NPCs, and the first time you guys have all been together, sans Glint and Corwin, of course, since that fight. So
what brings you all to my garden? Almost lost a tooth there, fuck. They're new. I probably did the thermoplastic wrong, but here we are.
you could probably have Ruben and Sarai talk about the fact why Arania has fucking fangs now.
Yeah, we're gonna address this.
Is there something in your teeth? I do
There's
not
something
see
in
anything.
yours. Like more of them.
Oh, you mean the ones that keep stabbing me in the lip? Yeah.
Yeah, the very obviously protruding ones, correct.
Yeah.
That weren't there before.
They sort of popped up last night.
Do we need to be concerned? Do we need to get you out of direct sunlight?
I don't feel the sun. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Now that he says that, the sun earlier that came through the gloom did not feel nice. I think I would be fine, but you know, it's always fucking raining here, so we might never have to cross that bridge. But yeah.
You need like an umbrella?
Actually, a parasol might be nice.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Spider one?
A spider parasol would be so good. That is the other thing. Like, I feel like when I didn't test it, but I feel like if I was just a spider, I would be fine. So maybe if it is ever really sunny, you will just have to deal with, my normal farm.
Good thing we live in spooky Portland. I don't.
We do.
Do you want to?
I need there to be more lesbians, though, if we were going to be spooky Portland.
More lesbians would be nice.
Yeah, it would be great.
Get on that, Aaron.
We want lesbians!
Guys, the lesbians are calling from within inside the party.
You're right, and you're not wrong, and we need more.
Cannot wait for
They're in the
Carrie
chat
to jump on that
too.
one.
Amazing.
Do you want us to try to find like a doctor or something, or do you think this is just?
No, I mean, I have been biting people, so the fact that the fangs weren't here before is kind of weird.
I would like to circle back to the true form thing.
What? My spider form?
Oh, that's your true form?
I mean, every spider considers it different as far as what they would call their true form. I feel like being a spider is comfiest, but I also was not able to be a spider for 7 whole years. So,
Oh my gosh, at all?
So
we have roommates in the Silencium.
Oh.
Yeah, I would have been arrested a lot sooner if I had just been a spider than my roommates are. So,
So, like, when you were born, how many legs did you have?
did you all come in here to interrogate me? What is happening
Just
right
ask someone
now?
how many legs they had when they were born.
Yeah,
I
like
feel like it's kind of important.
how many legs did you have when you were born, Wolf Boy?
Exactly as many as I have now.
Which sometime could be more than 2. I don't know.
Did you woo when you were born?
No.
That is also a good question. Do you sometimes have a tail and do it wag when you are happy?
Can you get fleas? Have we asked you that before? Is that
I
rude?
think we have asked him that before.
Sorry.
I don't. Okay.
I'm trying to be
Your
nice. to you.
tail
I just
question.
find it difficult.
To your tail question, I'm always raging when I'm a wolf, so no, it doesn't wag.
Aww.
That's so sad.
Disappointing. Be mad but happy. Come on, let's get a tail wag.
Do you want like a squeaky toy? Is
I
that rude?
Do you care if it's rude though?
deeply
I kind of feel
regret
like
coming
you
to
don't.
this garden right now.
A little bit, but nah.
Yeah, you have no support right now. We are the two who razz you the most, and you have.
Do you find this garden
Walk
peaceful,
right
Ruben?
Ruben walks into the bushes, the cannibalistic bushes.
No, that's not a
No,
good
let
idea.
them
Oh,
eat you.
fuck.
You're so dramatic. As we're like pulling him out.
There's a bunch of sticky burrs in his hair.
Well, that's
Come
your
on,
problem.
man.
You're being foolish.
You literally just saw what they did to that automaton. It was gross.
Well, since you're not in the mood to answer questions,
I was
guess-
answering them, just not in a way that you enjoyed.
and not well.
No.
Anyway, I'm worried about what's going to happen.
Damn it.
afterwards.
I just realized that I missed a wouldn't you like to know weather boy moment. I missed it completely. God damn it. I'm slipping. Fuck.
What, John?
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're
just-
okay.
I'm worried about what we're going to be going through in a few weeks with the siege.
Well, we have giant bats now. I don't know if you noticed. Glint and I handled that last week. They're pretty cool, huh?
They're pretty great.
They
I
spit
don't know if it's going to be
acid.
enough.
No. But they spit acid. Did you know we can ride them?
Oh.
I know.
I don't think that the forces of Requiem are going to be caught off guard, even if we throw giant acid-spitting bats at them.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Do you think
I mean, we're still not certain exactly when they are gonna get here. We don't know if Hector made it or not. Although at this point, I am feeling like he probably did not.
Everything points to no.
Hector!
Ruben, do you think that we don't have enough to beat them? Do you
I think
we're
if we
gonna
had, I think if we had twice as much as we had now, we still wouldn't have enough.
Probably not. But I suspect that when they get here, it will be to investigate what happened to their party. So it shouldn't be like a big army.
I think they will be preparing for the worst.
Yeah.
That is fair. They are
And they're
rude
not
like that.
known for being reasonable.
No, they are not.
How do we protect our people right now? What we do?
But the best we can. I mean, if we don't, murder all of the gangs, maybe we conscript them into the army for a period of time, like a probation, and then I don't know.
How many of them have we not talked to?
We haven't talked to any of the gangs. Like, not really. We've got a meeting with the Royals in, 2 days? 3? If
2
we're gonna
days.
go 2 days. So there's that.
We have a standing invitation with the
From-
dandies.
Yeah, with the fuckheads. They keep killing our cultists.
Every day we don't show up, there's a new cultist head on our doorstep.
If they would just tell us where. They are terrible hosts, and we should let them know whenever we do find them. A drop-dead invitation. Yeah, I don't know. I am not sure what to do about that right now, so I am just gonna keep putzing around in this garden unless you have some other ideas. I do also have a standing meeting tomorrow night with all of the spiders in the castle, so I cannot do anything that would stop me from having that.
You gonna elaborate on that?
No?
Fantastic. All right.
I have located all the spiders in the castle, and we are having a meeting. That's pretty much it, You want to keep your local spiders happy.
It's only like the 4th weirdest thing you said since we've gotten here, so.
Probably. The DM is making some kind of a sound, but he is doing it in a way that I cannot hear. Can someone tell me what he is doing?
He go whoosh.
Strange wind kind of rustles the falling leaves in the garden, and they kind of swirl next to each of you. And Sarai and Urania, it's more of a feeling than a voice. But Sarai, something in your head makes you think back to what Altea said just before you left. Something about seeking the friends of your scepter in the mausoleum. Urania, you once again, your eyes drift to that hole somewhere in the garden. Reuben, you just get a strange feeling that you should be somewhere.
You have a strange feeling that you don't have any friends.
Urania is no longer a part of the game. Kinsey and I are no longer together. She insulted my friend, my true friend,
Okay.
Jonathan Taylor.
Ruben? I insulted your true friend Ruben Garuth?
You have a sense feeling, Ruben, that you should be somewhere high up. You can't think of where.
Ruben's gonna glance to the spire and be like, well, maybe we should do a little bit of preparation on our own and see what we can come up with.
Okay.
And he's gonna turn and walk away, and he's gonna turn towards the spire.
This place is so fucking weird.
Before you guys leave, Ruben, as you go to turn, do you want to say anything to Sarai, or Sarai, do you want to say anything to Ruben before you leave the garden? You don't have to.
Are you okay? Not looking at him, just says that.
Sarai is such a like a 15-year-old girl trapped in an elf body.
Like,
Or whatever.
you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. Sorry. Yes, I'm talking to you.
I'm as good as can be. Are you all right?
just feels like an impossible situation, and you know, a lot of people are depending on us to get it right.
Well, then we better not let them down. And I'm just gonna crack my neck and look. I'm really glad that you're on the same team as me. Thank you. And I turn and walk away.
Thanks, buddy. And I'm gonna walk away too.
Those two have got so much fucking baggage.
She said to no one.
Yeah. She said to the spiders.
But Alteus is almost indifferent, and that's truly all that matters. Look how
Yeah.
close we are. I can't wait to tell Remy. He's gonna be so happy.
Oh, I was talking about messaging him, being like, the relationship meter has moved.
He's gonna be like, without me.
Okay.
I don't.
I mean, yeah, this is his romance. Like,
Sorry.
Sarai, stop butting in. Oh my god.
Hey, I was just trying to help. I'm just
You
trying to help.
you said one of the right things. So here we are.
Corey's
Let
screaming
us.
mad.
It's okay. So do we want to all go our separate ways again? So we don't have to. I'm happy to do it that way if you guys want. Let's say we all go our separate way. Let's do it that way. That's fine. Everybody, roll your d20s and we'll see who goes first, second, and third. Dog.
Dog.
And an honorary
Dog.
mention to Mika's dogs. Always holding it down in the background.
Truly.
Can we get a credit for Mika's dog? Mika, send me all of your dog's names. I'll put them in the post-credit sequence if I fall.
Thanks.
I'm gonna hero point that because I can.
Okay, you got it. She wants to go last. She's going
She wants
first
to go
again.
first again.
Okay.
I mean, not really. It just feels like a waste if I don't use the extra hero points, you know?
Mm-hmm. Fair.
Yeah.
Arania,
Uh-huh.
our camera stays fixed on you as your eyes, a slight cropping of the trees is moved by the wind as you can see through the heavily obscured foliage, a small little clearing in the garden that contains the hole you found 2 weeks ago.
Mm.
Your eyes finally settle on it.
Okay, hear me out. I have this feeling when I go into this hole that I'm not going to come out for a while. So, I think maybe I want to move my my spider meeting to right now.
Okay. You want to
And
just
do that.
I can't whistle with my fingers,
Yeah.
but
I was like, summon the spiders.
okay. We're just gonna watch. The camera's gonna cut to every dark corner of the castle where a little spider's
Na-na-na-na-na.
exactly. Are you going up to your room or are you staying in the garden? It doesn't matter.
I think we can stay in the garden.
We watch.
I'm going to turn into a tarantula, though.
Got it. You morph into a tarantula, and as you do, I think you settle up in a high place in the trees, where
But not the trees that are pulling mechanical things into.
Yeah, the branches and vines bow out around you as all the spiders begin to gather into this kind of shady canopy. You're gonna watch as maybe 200 spiders are here and have council around this big, giant, medium person-sized spider. You watch as all of them are kind of all of them are kind of up on their hind legs, kind of mirroring each other in like a kind of like a dance as they look at you. You hear as a voice together, "We are here."
Good. Is this mostly everyone? It looked like mostly everyone.
We're missing Jeff.
Did Jeff come back from the forest?
No, I think there was a bird that got him.
Jeff probably did not make it. A moment of silence for Jeff. Okay. So, here is the thing. You have successfully delivered the message to the Hexhaven. I know, you did a great job, even though the forest... Even though the forest was really scary.
Oh, yeah, the forest was bad.
The forest, not very hospitable.
I gotta do something different with the spiders. Huh?
No. The forest was bad.
We need to clip that too. Is it when you're trying to decide what a spider sounds like?
The forest was bad.
Yes, I am going to do my best to not send any of you back into the forest. Here's what we need to do, though.
There is something wrong with the forest.
There has always been something wrong with the forest. But probably there is extra wrong with the forest these days. Here is what we need to do, though.
It comes down from the mountain. It comes down from the mountain. It flows like a web river. A river of blackness.
What?
It flows down from the mountain!
It flows down from the river of blackness?
And it swallows the forest!
Okay. Flies for everyone, yes. But I am going to need to tell someone about that river of darkness thing, and it comes from the mountain. Someone who takes notes, remind me that was a thing later. Anyway. Right, so we got word back from Hexhaven. This is good. We need to let them know where we are, but we do not want our enemies to be able to see it. Right, it needs to be secret. Spooky.
Secret?
Mm-hmm.
Like a trapdoor.
No. Secret like the symbol they had you send back to me.
Why don't we put a big sticky glob of web at the end of a string and wait for one of them to walk into it? Yeah!
No, that is how we catch food.
Right. Stupid.
No, not stupid. It was a good idea. It just doesn't work for this particular issue. Does anyone have any other ideas?
A big web!
A big web?
My cousin Charlotte told me about it. We could, write out a whole thing.
But then our enemies could also read it?
We don't make it face towards them.
Okay. So, you are not going to like this, but this is the idea.
I don't want to hear something I don't like.
No. Just hear me out. This will be much easier than our last task. Yes. Why don't we... The symbols you sent me when I got the message? Why don't we make a trail starting a little bit in the forest?
No.
I know.
No.
Here, what about I will take one of you with me to make that one.
Okay.
Any ones we do in the forest, I will go with you. I will protect you from the birds. Yes, does that work? But right now,
okay.
I need you to work on a not really, really big, but a decently sized one for the side of the castle facing the spooky woods.
Big web on the side of the castle. Yay!
Yep.
I did it.
Okay, and
Jeff
then
did it. Oh, look, it's Jeff. He made it.
holy shit, Jeff! I thought you got eaten by a bird.
He's only got 6 legs.
4 eye patches.
And we're gonna take out El Jefe.
You are an excellent spider, Jeff.
6 legs.
Right, you can be on leave. You do not have to work on this project.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna go have sex with my wife and she's gonna eat me.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah. Jeff.
Jeff will return in Avengers 2.
Okay, so big web on the forest side of the castle. We put one medium-sized symbol in it, not the whole thing. That is too big. We can cover that whole side of the castle with web. That is cool.
Got it.
But the symbol like medium size, and when
Medium-sized web.
I am going to go into a hole now.
Okay, we come too?
No.
I like the sound of the hole.
No, I do too.
I
You know,
need
like
stuff that gets close to my hole.
I was gonna say the tunneling, and then you come out.
Yeah,
No, not
we
this kind of
love
hole.
holes.
You can make some of those holes also on the forest
Sometimes
side
we
of the
find
castle.
holes where people are sleeping.
What?
Sometimes the holes make noises.
What?
They go like this. Honk shoo, and then legally 7 of us have to crawl inside of the hole throughout the year.
I think maybe you should not do that.
The rules, honey. Sorry.
No, I am not really a big rule follower person when it don't make sense.
Don't be jealous because you don't have a wet hole to crawl into because you're a big spider.
Anyway, we know the plan. When I get back,
we got it.
Okay. Yep. And they're gone. Man, they are so lucky. They are cute. All right, I'm gonna go. I guess these spiders are thirsty as fuck.
I know Jeff is. Jeff. Oh, he's dead.
Jeff will not return in Avengers.
But at least he got laid.
All right, cool. I guess I'm gonna finally go crawl in that hole.
Great. Sounds good.
But I've
we
had
will
a
cut
long
away
time.
before you do
Yeah.
that, and we will move on to our second person, which will be who rolled second highest?
Me. Right? Yeah.
Indeed. So we're stalking up to the top of the Knight's Pinnacle, aren't we, buddy?
Yep.
Okay, good. As you're walking up the staircases towards the top of Knight's Pinnacle, Ruben, you can feel the amulet slowly shifting on your breastplate as you make the heady climb all the way to the top. Thank you, Kinsey. As Arandis the dragon pulls her head up from her hanging position, looks over to you and says, I'm not going to use the little voice mod.
Finally, you've returned.
This isn't the most pleasant place to come back to, Zoe.
It matters not. It is yours, after all.
Fair. Let me ask
Go
you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go. No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you.
You.
No, you.
No,
I'm dead. I can wait as long as you want, man.
Okay, that's fair. What? Can I ask you for some advice?
I have nothing else to do, Spirit Lord, so speak.
have you found purpose in this new life? And I'm gonna kind of like air quotes life at her.
My existence here is a tool. There is no purpose. I am a chandelier, a symbol to break my father's will, being turned into a decoration in the Dark Lord's castle. I could not defend him. I could not defend myself. I could not defend my siblings. No, this existence is a torturous one.
What, were you expecting something positive?
Not especially. Did the Dark Lord come up here a lot to speak with the Soul Well?
Yes, he did. In fact, I believe that's why he wanted me here. To guard it. His greatest creation. The thing that bound his dark realm together. From any who would sneak in and attempt to master it themselves.
Did you ever overhear what he would say to it?
No. But I do remember him listening to something speaking back.
Ruben's gonna look up back at the like to the top of the stairs, and I'm just gonna well, thank you. And I'm gonna start back up towards the Soul Well.
I am at your service, Spirit Lord. It dips its head back into its bony form as you work your way to the top, and after a few moments, you are now standing in the place that you assume the Dark Lord stood many, many years ago, staring at a now multi-hued flame.
I'm gonna step into like that little pentagram on the floor.
Yeah.
And I am going to grasp the amulet, and I am just going to take a deep breath and try and clear my senses and listen for something.
Everything goes very quiet, Ruben. And for a moment, you think that you're standing there and doing nothing. But you can hear the sound of the souls, the apparitions that are made up of the soul well. You can feel the churn of something great, something powerful. Eventually, the camera is facing the back of Ruben's head, and as he stands there with his eyes closed, we watch as the flame, Ruben's color is red, correct?
Yes.
You'd have to look at his background.
Yes, red. We see as all the other flames slowly dim, and the red one seems to be the one that pours out the most. And as it does, out from the fucking hole into nothingness that seems to split the world like a portal, you see a huge sized red flaming skull begin to rise out from that portal and face Ruben. And you can see from underneath your eyelids, Ruben, there is a red glow. And as you open your eyes, you hear this thing say,
"Ah, Spirit Lord, I have finally requested. How strange. You're not the one I expected to see. How can I be of service?"
Who are you?
I am not who. I am made up of many whos. But I am a Phaeton, a creation man of magic, snippets from all the souls from all across this world of dread. I am a repository of information. What is your next query? Is this the 14 Years of You episode? I live on a blue dandelion. And made up of many dudes, so it's like, oh.
The voice
And
mod
my
is coming
heart
through.
grew
So
3 sizes that day. Very.
when the former spirit lord came up here, what did he ask you? What types of things?
I am not at liberty to share what previous queries are. What I can tell you is that queries were asked, and that information was also deposited, as well as retrieved.
Skull patient confidentiality. Okay.
Do I just see that there's some kind of hippo laws here? Here, can you say stuff? I want to hear what you sound like as, This is me saying stuff. This is what I sound like. Did I do it? Shut the fuck up now.
Trying to get my train of thought back on track after that.
What is your next query, Spirit Lord?
What's happened to the forest? Something seems to be tampering with it.
An excellent query, Spirit Lord. Let me reach out my tendril. I have been denied access to my extension on Mount Parias. There is no information I can give you about the forest north of Ruin City.
Okay. What about the location of some of the gangs? Is that a possibility?
There are gangs.
Correct.
How would I identify them?
There's a group that situate themselves in Hightown. They have painted faces and they act like dandies. They've murdered a few of our followers, and they often...
I am reaching out with one of my 10 rules. There are no living members in Hightown beyond our cultists and yourselves. There are, however, many unliving members of Hightown. Would you like to know where they are?
Yes.
Open your mind to me, Spirit Lord. I shall reveal all to you.
And...
Oh my God, is this actually Libra?
You feel a sudden rush of magical power, Ruben, as you see there are blips of like dark, like Disney evil green flame that appear in your mind, racing underneath the rose ring in Hightown.
Underneath the rose ring?
Indeed. Underneath.
Okay. Good to know. That's not the church.
Well,
Nope.
All right.
Hold on.
Is this... Yeah.
you know, if they're undead, that would kind of explain why they're all painted up and shit.
True. Yeah. I imagine this is like not a pleasant sensation to have like a red flaming skull like just throw thoughts into my mind.
It's certainly oppressive, dare I say, like chilling to have it. But I'll let you make that decision, John.
And be like, Ruben's gonna kind of reel back and just be like, wait until I give permission next time, please.
You request to stay now, the slave lord. I shall acquiesce. I could give you more information about your other queries once my extension had been brought back online.
When you say your extension, what are you referring to?
It's penis. My tendrils cannot reach my penis. My tendrils
Is it
cannot
like a
reach
short
out.
arm situation? I don't.
Yeah, make it T-Rex. I'm just called. My tendrils cannot reach out to the tower. The one beyond. The one in the forest.
There's a tower in the forest, and if you're able to access that, you can get us information.
My relays have been brought low, Spirit Lord. Bring them back up, and I shall be able to give you more information.
Besides the forest and here in the ruined city, where else are your relays?
One was planned to be built into the heart of this continent. It was in a place where our fortress was strong, but it was interrupted by the rebellion.
The rebellion? Do you mean Requiem?
I do not recognize this denotation, Spirit Lord.
Is it? And I'm gonna like. Do I have something on me that like would bear the symbol of Requiem, just like from my former life?
You could like draw it on like a piece of paper. Like that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna like. There's dust on the ground. I'm gonna like draw the symbol of Requiem. These. Is this the symbol of the rebellion?
It is similar. I have categorized this new symbol and given it the designation of Requiem. Thank you for the information, Spirit Lord. I could see more if you let me search deeper within yourself.
I'm going to look up at him and what would that entail exactly?
The marks of your psyche, the riches of your soul, can be read like a hieroglyph. Let me in, and I shall read.
What is the potential cost of this?
The one I expected to awaken me today. He had no reticence to the searching within his soul. As this new Spirit Lord, you will have to become accustomed to these powers. Suggestion. Allow me to help you.
And I'm gonna... Ruben's gonna tap his like finger on the stone floor still. Like, and this would help people? This would let me help people?
It is your power to wield, Spirit Lord. I would just guide you. Suggestion. Allow me to guide you and develop your powers. I was under the guide and under the study of the Old One. I can supply you all the information that you deposited into me within certain limitations. This could be potentially a great boon for you and whatever you wish to do. The soul was his greatest affliction.
I need time to think.
I will be here.
And I'm gonna just look at him and be like, how do I turn you off? Is there like I'm gonna kind of like reach out, like fumble towards him. Is there a do I
As
be
you
gone?
go, I shall descend below once more. Before I do, I have a query for you.
Go ahead.
Searching. Updated query. Ruben Garuth, what can one man change?
It depends on how much he's willing to give up.
An acceptable answer. Farewell for now, Spirit Lord. I will return when you call me.
And you watch as the flames disappear.
Cool.
Sarai.
Guys, Ruben got Ghostwriter.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
He's pretty fucking cool, bro.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Sarai, you're making your way to the mausoleum, aren't
Making
you?
our way downtown.
Walking fast, faces passes and how and she's bone bound. Great. Okay.
Mausoleum.
Sarai, you walked into the cursed cathedral first on your way to the mausoleum. And as you walk in, you watch as all of the skeletal minions that you've come to know are all kind of gathered up in a big group around the pulpit, where you see Bonetoven has taken up the stand and is quickly signing things out to the comrades around them with his skeletal digits. And as you walk in, they all kind of quickly turn and they look back up between you and Bonetoven and they bow, very low and dignified. And then you see Skelekid run up to you, and he seems to have a piece of canvas in his hand.
What you got there?
He opens it up, and it's him and Pigeon holding hands.
Oh my god. That's the best. Great work, buddy. Do you wanna hang this up somewhere? We got it, right? Make sure you sign it first, though. You have to.
His
your
skeletal hand is dipped into ink, and it right onto the canvas.
Hell yeah.
And then he puts it up, and there's a hanging skeleton up on the wall, and he just pries out one of the nails holding it up there, and he sticks it next to the skeleton. The skeleton on the wall, as it like clatters down, kind of looks over and goes.
It's an improvement.
You watch as Ludwig von Bonetoven kind of steps over towards you, and he kind of has his like hands kind of clacking together, and there's a scroll of papyrus that he kind of has wadded up, and it's sealed with a nice little bow, and he kind of like gives you like a howdy doody, and then he offers it to you.
Okay, I take it and open it.
It is a picture of a remodeled cathedral where the stained glass windows are no longer broken. And you see that they no longer depict the three gods, which you guys have never identified. but it's a now it's a five. It's a stained glass. Sorry, it's 3 stained glass windows. The left one is the skeletons in a choir. The right one is skeletons in a band, and in the center is you with your rapier.
Incredible. Great work.
And then there's a small addendum at the very bottom.
Okay.
This music is too popping. I need to get it to stop.
Dear Madam, O ye great lady of bones, we do beseech thee on this day, the 23rd of Overfall, in the year of our Lord 2402 AS. We humbly come before our master and overlord to beseech you for not only the renovation of our esteemed assemblage, the place that we call home, we are also very much interested in attaining a special gift that only you can provide us with. We were wondering if you could help us to talk.
Oh my God! What do I need to do?
Ludwig von Beethoven kind of like.
Who wrote this? I'm so sorry.
It seems to be written by Ludwig von Beethoven. He's he
You don't
seems to be
know?
the ringleader of the skeletons when you're not around.
Okay, so you want to talk, but you're not sure. Okay, I'll do some research.
Clickety clack.
We've got like a library around here, I'm sure.
He just kind of points down the hallway to the apocryphal library.
I'll start reading some books. And wait, is there a creepy guy in the apocryphal library?
They all kind of look at each other and just kind of like nod, like probably.
Okay, I'll ask the creepy guy if he knows anything. Yeah, that'd be so great. I'll
clack
look
clack
into
clack
that.
clack 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 clack.
Meanwhile, on a more serious note, do you guys have any ideas on what we would hypothetically do if Requiem were to like come try to fuck up our shit?
They all fucking draw swords. like they. Like
Oh
they-
yeah, okay. No, and I like where we're coming from. Okay, here's what
Skelekid has a sharpened wooden spoon and he starts stabbing a thing
nope,
with.
not you. You're a child. We have to draw
And
the
then he
line
pulls out a
somewhere,
ball
right?
of acid.
Oh my God, where did you even get that? You know what?
Runs away.
Can we maybe like up our training in preparation for shit potentially hitting the fan? I don't want to
Kinda
stress you guys out, and I don't want
Put their
to
fingers
overtax
to
you.
their teeth and jaws, and tap their chins. Clack 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 clack. Ludwig von Beethoven, kind of points down at the piece of paper in your hand towards like the band, and he kind of mimes out this like him conducting, sort of like a musical, like either like a band of some kind, and then he gestures with his hands like music notes out, and then he kind of does this with his hands.
Okay, does that mean yes or no? Just like a thumbs up, thumbs down.
He then he also turns and points to the mummified corpse of the priest. And he kind of like does this with his hands too, but then does like this.
Are you wanting me to do something?
He points to him and the rest of the skeletons.
Okay, you're gonna do something. Okay.
He points to the band, and then he points to the dead preacher body, and he points to all the skeletons around, and he goes like,
You're gonna play music for the dead preacher.
He goes down and he points to
sorry.
like the talk, the help us to talk thing. You see the bunch of skeletons behind us are vigorously signing to each other, trying to get. He's like, yeah. He goes over to the cleric, the dead cleric with the big pope hat. He puts the pope hat over his wig, and then he goes like,
Somebody with a hat like that has magic that can help? Somebody here? You? I don't know if you know this, but this isn't a lot of information.
he's pointing at himself and he's pointing at the rest of the skeletons. He's pointing at the hat and he's doing this. He's gesturing at all of them.
Can the hat do it? Do I?
He throws the hat down and starts stomping on it all of it.
I don't know what you want from me. I will find someone with a hat like that to try to help you. Can you do it with the hat? I don't know what you want. Okay, this charade.
He goes over to his organ and he starts playing something, right? And as he's plinking out the notes, he's like, ding, blink, blink, and then he goes with his other hand. And he's like, blink, 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 blink.
Blink, 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 blink.
Blink, 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 blink.
You've got to make a move to a town that's right for you.
To a town that's right for me.
Blink, 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 blink.
Won't you take me to Ruin City? Boney Town is better.
Boney Town is
way better. Boney Town is way better. Unfortunately for the skeleton, Sarai was notorious amongst her crewmates for losing charades.
Sorry, I have no idea what they're trying to say.
So the Votov is gonna make one more try and we're moving on. He goes,
I don't even know what that means.
First word. First word, 2 syllables.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I've really never played charades.
Really?
No, I'm serious.
Mention when you need him to translate sign language.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, for sure.
Spooky.
Casting a spell. Like, I don't know. Magic? A spell? I don't know. Okay.
Wait, never mind.
No, help me.
Second word.
Okay.
Oh, God. Hold on. Go slower. 1. No. 2, 4. No. No.
There has to be another way to do this.
Second word. 2.
We have to find a way to get them to talk. This is all.
He pulls out another sheet of paper and he says,
"Can he write?
He's
Can you fucking write?" I'm sorry.
He's gonna shoo you away. He's gonna take out his quill and he's gonna slowly begin to write something out. He makes the universal sign for come back later.
Makes the universal sign for be gone. Thought.
Okay.
And so there's nowhere else to go except for the mausoleum.
The mausoleum.
Get prepared for battle. Hilarious. Sarai, you head into the mausoleum. So, do you remember this area, Sarai?
Yesterday?
Isn't
What?
this
Met in
the
2 weeks?
this is when this is the room with the pile of bones in it, isn't it?
Indeed, it is.
I
Yeah.
remember. I got you. I will be your memory
Good
for
job,
you.
Z.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
So you went through this cursed sepulcher and you went into the mausoleum. And as you walk through this area, remember when you walked down to the holding cell for Pigeon? You're standing in this area, this mausoleum that has all these wall catacombs just piled up around you, and in the middle is a huge pile of bones as well. Dangling from that ceiling is a spinal column that is reaching down, and as you walk up to it, Sarai, it slowly moves towards your direction. And you watch as this unnaturally long spinal column slowly kind of bend upwards and curve so that it's pointed, it's kind of fish hooked, almost like a J. And it seems to be just waiting for you.
Okay, I will slowly walk up to it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make me touch it. I don't want to touch it.
I
She
did it.
got him out of the tree, I'm assuming. You want to make a perception check for me, Sarai?
Okie dokie.
A giant spine hanging like that probably has a lot of crickets. You gotta get them out.
Yeah.
I rolled just perception. Oh, there it is, right there.
Okay. That's a regular success. You notice that it's kind of just, you're standing there and nothing is happening, but you notice that in the pile of bones by your feet, there is a skull with some missing teeth and a chip in the side of its head that is the closest of any of the skulls that are here in this room. And it seems to have a slight blue glow to it on the side of its head that is closest to the spinal column. Almost like it's pulled in that direction.
I will put the skull on the gross, weird spinal column.
You watch it snap into place. And as it does, you watch as all of the bones in the room rattle for a moment as if a shockwave had been rippling through the room. And as it does so, you watch as blue flames slowly lick up into the eyes of the skull. Very similar to Alteus's. And you see as the skull kind of look up, it goes, huh? Where the hell am I?
Oh, you can talk.
Yeah.
Can you
I
help
could talk.
everyone else talk?
Huh?
Can you help the other skeletons talk?
I even know who you are, lady.
You know what? I don't know who you are either. You were a spinal cord and a skull, and I put you together, and now here we are.
What are you talking about?
You're in a castle.
Yeah, I work here. I work here in the castle.
Oh, we do too.
I ain't never seen you before. Who are you?
We're kind of new.
Yeah, I can tell. Well, I can show you the ropes. My name's Bugsy. I was the janitor here in Castle Marion's Hold.
He's a janitor mob.
Buggsy's a skelly boy. He has no skin, right? He's just a skelly boy like the rest.
He's literally just like the chipped fucking skull that you found on the bottom of the floor.
About it.
I can't. I'm describing him. This is what he looks like. So, what's your deal? You one of the new cleaners, or?
We are in charge. Me and my friend are in charge.
You're one of the new ladies in waiting for the queen?
What the fuck is that? Waiting for what?
The lady in waiting for the queen.
What are they waiting
What about like
for?
head mistresses? Like they basically take care of everything for the queen.
No.
No, honestly, I wouldn't put it past the ladies they hire out of nowhere. You know, used to be just high noble broads showed up and could be the ladies in waiting, but now it looks like they'll take everyone. I mean, do you hear about that new girl? Do you hear about that new girl?
New girl, you have been a spine and a head for. You probably need to catch up actually on some things.
What are you talking about?
Well, I
gotta watch my spine because sometimes I gotta carry all the food from below and height down, and then I gotta carry it up across the bridge, the gap, and guys, it was just a crick in the back. Huh?
Do you just hang out like that sometimes, just all separated?
Well, sometimes I feel like I'm falling to pieces. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? He knows what I'm talking about. He gestures his head toward just a fully dead skeleton in the corner of the room. Weird. I usually don't let Joey take sleeps on the job.
Hey, so not to be rude, but the other skeletons can't talk, and you can. Can you? Do you?
What are you talking about, skeletons, lady?
Do you want to just like follow me for a second? I just take you to all of them.
Sure, let's go.
All right, I'll just take him to all of the skeletons.
You watch as the spine extends about maybe 2 feet beyond where this place you're standing is, and he goes,
"You just are like a plant. You like live here." Sorry, wasn't trying to be rude.
I'm sorry. I just feel like I'm supposed to be here or something. I don't know. It's weird. Hey, what's going on? Everything feels different about this room.
Show him a mirror, Sarai.
I was supposed to drop off flowers to the old king's grave.
I don't want to traumatize him. I don't think he knows.
I don't know that you can stop him from being traumatized.
Hey, lady, I don't know what your deal is, but can you help me? I feel like I can't feel my hands.
Hey, buddy, I'm going to show you something, and it's going to be real hard to take, so...
Trust me.
Sit down or just like whatever you can do.
Okay. He does not move.
I'm gonna show. I'll try to find a reflective surface.
Shoveled off a lot of dung in his days, so not much skin. Oh God! What is wrong with? What have you done to me?
Okay. No.
Oh God! What is that me? Oh God! He told me that's not me. Oh, Sovereign! Sovereign, save me!
There is no Sovereign here.
Let's go! Get me out of this curse! I've been cursed after throwing me into a monster. Oh, God! I can't feel my hands. I can't feel my tongue.
The important thing is we're learning.
I can sit down on my butt. My butt
Now
is
I know you
gone.
weren't like that before.
I don't have a butt anymore. Where's my butt? Where's my butt?
So I found another problem instead of a solution to my first And I'm just gonna be like, Ruben!
Mama!
Aradia! Just
You want to call your 2 friends in here? Okay, cool.
I don't know how to counsel a man that's a skeleton. It's hard to understand.
Both of you walk into a blue flame skeleton on the end of this like spinal column that's reaching down from the ceiling, and it's just like wiggling around like the worm in James and the Giant Peach. It's like, ah!
I thought it would be a good idea to show him what he looked like, and it wasn't a good idea. It was a really terrible idea. Now he's freaking out. So
okay, back up. Who is this?
No.
Bugsy.
I'm gonna climb I'd like to climb on the wall and then onto the ceiling.
Oh God! Oh,
and
this
poke
is
him. I climb back down. I turn back into my human form, and I'm like, I think I killed him. Although I'm not sure how. He doesn't have a heart, so it's not like he could have a heart attack or anything, you know?
I tried to faint, but I just played dead.
Oh, he's okay.
You did good.
Oh, wow. Very convincing. I mean, you are... Never mind.
So you do not remember becoming a spine on the ceiling?
What?
A sensitive subject.
What? Why would you say that? No.
Okay. What do you remember?
I was. I came into the. I came into the mausoleum to leave some flowers on King Theseus' dome, and then I don't know what happened next.
Well, sorry, go ahead.
That was King who?
Theseus Miriam, the old king before made Miriam the queen of Miracle. What is going on?
He's like Mrs. Tuppence, except like a were.
Oh no.
I take a deep breath. I can't breathe.
No.
Oh shit, I can't breathe.
No.
I can't
I
breathe.
think you need to.
I don't need to
think-
breathe. I need to breathe, but I can't breathe. But I don't need to breathe. But
Can
I need
I,
to breathe.
like-
Just keep pretending.
Can I like pick him up by the spine and just like slap him across the face and be like,
Oh.
listen?
Wait, is he attached to the floor or the ceiling?
He's attached to the ceiling.
Okay, that's
The
right.
spine dangles down and then it curves up.
Understood. And then the head is on the end of the spine.
So yeah, the spine, the base of the spine is on the ceiling. It dangles down. It curves up to have a skull put on top of it, and
Yeah.
then it like hangs and jerks around from
Like a
the
snake.
top, like
Got
that.
it.
Disgusting.
First of all, what do you do?
My mind is an enigma.
After I slap him, I'm just be like, listen, we're trying to get through this together. It's a little.
You slap him, Ruben, and you watch as the eye embers begin to flit and sputter as red flame begins to erupt from them, and then blue, then red, and then suddenly it kind of crackles away into green.
You broke him.
I did not. He's fine. Look, hey,
Are you
you're fine,
are you
right?
still Bugsy?
Bugsy?
You watch as the skull lock onto your eyes, Sarai.
He didn't creak like that before.
Are you sure? Because like I said, a long spine probably has a lot of crickets.
I have a question for you, oh Lord. What can one woman change?
And that's where we'll end our session for today.
Yay!
Oh boy!
I'm so hungry right now.
I did.
Oh no.
That wasn't me. Oh my god, we played all the way till the last possible minute. Ooh, that was a good time. Favorite parts before we get to stream memes. Great session today, y'all.
I really liked the entire like bone interaction. That was great.
Which one?
Which one?
Yeah, fair. No, just Sarai's entire just like trying to help the Skelly boys, and they're all just like desperately trying to communicate with her, but she's like, I don't know what. Can you write it down on the paper? Can you like? And then with oh god, what was Blue Skeleton?
Bugsy.
Bugsy. That was hilarious. It was incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah, Bugsy.
I
My
have
butt.
one special after credit scene I want to do after we do stream memes, which I think will be fun. But Kinsey, what about you?
I like any scene with Alteus because I am ready for that romance to happen. I'm here for the Alteus dating sim. That is what I am here for.
You know,
And then, of course, I also liked my moment with my spiders, but you have discouraged me
Yes.
from talking about moments that happened with me.
Well, hey,
So-
that
I liked
is
your spider
my
moment.
favorite moment.
I had to figure out what the spider. I try to make the spiders distinct from the rats.
From
That
the
was-
rats, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Although the wats have the whole D2 thing
Yeah,
going
that
on,
is
but
true.
I needed them to be more distinct in my head, or else I will completely fucking spoonerize them at some point.
It
God, hey,
happens.
promise me we were not going to have a scene with rats and spiders at the same time, at least for a little while.
Ooh.
I'll fucking kill y'all.
Can
I
make
would say
no
that.
promises.
Sarai, what about you? What was your favorite moment?
I really liked the spiders.
Aw, you're cutie. Chat, let me know if you had any special moments. That's going to require practice. Yeah, for sure.
A lot.
For sure. That's why I'm trying to get ahead of it now. All right, let's look at these stream memes. First one coming from Dark Man. Will you give us a beach episode? No. No. Arania combat rolls. Arania rolling to go first in line at the UPS score. Good job. Yeah. Kinsey, you see, you can. The dice are just dice, remember? You remember this moment from
They're
when we go
not
back
just
to combat.
dice. When it inevitably fucks me, when it's important, I
Arania
will
and the
remember
Blood
this
Garden.
day.
Good job. Yeah, that's basically it.
That was
Greg-
a very specific GIF. Well done.
Well,
yeah, I don't know how
so
you found that so good.
because I played Alice in Wonderland for 5 years, so like I know that those gifts all exist because they've been sent to me.
I was literally thinking of this moment in Pirates of the Caribbean when I was
Yes.
sitting there drinking with you, John.
I could tell.
Yeah.
I was like, this is it. This is the moment.
Gregor Grigorovich all day, every day. Yep. Such a good moment. Ruben after
Yeah.
drinking Grigorovich Select.
That was good too.
Grigorovich Select. I made one meme today. It was just this image I found online. Because you were talking about the parasol. I was like, oh, I bet there's like a Tim Burton character that Arania could be. And then this is what I found. It made me laugh very hard. Sarai and Arania, you get a sense that you should speak with your friends. Ruben, you have no friends. Damn. Thank God John made this meme, so it's at least self-deprecating. I think I would genuinely be offended if it was anyone else.
I'm the one that said it.
I know. But I know you're a bitch. You
I
live
know.
with me.
Hey, how dare you?
No, I
know,
have
I'm a
socks that say I'm the
bad
queen of Bitch Mountain. I 100% own that shit.
Social interaction, Ruben. Yeah. Arania, all the spiders in the castle. Oh my fucking God, I have minionized all the little creepy crawly vermin.
Yeah.
I'm bad at talking to living people, and you think I'll be better talking to ghosts? Immediately you're like, hey, do you have purpose as Arandis the ghost dragon? She's like, obviously fucking not, you dipshit.
I'm a fucking chandelier.
I'm a fucking damn, that's funny. I should have said that. I'm a fucking chandelier. Oh God, Ruben talking to the flaming skull. Huh? Oh yeah, trust me.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna have to think about this. Like,
Okay. Oh fuck yeah, Ludwig von Beethoven. I love him.
hell yeah.
Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Yeah. Did you know you can make a computer with necromancy? You do now.
It's a neural network. No, really, it's a bunch of brains linked together, like undead.
Like mushrooms.
In ancient society, the soul, psyche is the name for like soul and stuff like that. So it stands to reason that if you're the power of souls, you contain all the memories and all the brain power of those souls. So
It's the mycelium.
it's the mycelium. I thought about doing like a mushroom thing for the garden, but I decided I could go back.
I like the scary blood roses are cool. I dig that.
Cool. Skelly Kid prepping for battle. Choose your favorite endangered child, Skelly Kid or Pigeon. Post in the chat. Well, guys,
Favorite
that was
how endangered.
That was a fun session. We should wrap it up for now because we're 5 minutes over. I do have a special after credit scene. So this is at the end of the credits. You're sitting there at Avengers Endgame Part 2.
Eating
slowly
shawarma?
Play back in. Arania, so John, Arania, and Sarai, Ruben, Arania, and Sarai are standing there in the mausoleum as they are investigating this newly green-eyed skull. As it does so, we watch as a red thorn bush has wrapped itself around Arania's leg. And suddenly, you watch as Arania is ripped out of the room and pulled across the castle into the garden. We watch as it slides past Alteus, Quintus, Mrs. Tubbins. What the fuck? And you watch as she is pulled down into the hole underneath the castle.
I was coming! You are too impatient!
And you watch as it slowly overgrows with vines. And that is what Kinsey will be missing for 2 weeks. All right. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for sticking around so long with us. That have been your MC, Master of Ceremonies, Aaron Reese. These are my players, John, Kinsey, Mika, and we will return with JK and Remy next week. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.